Hey there guys, this is Ignapify and welcome back to a brand new session for Skylanders Guest Force. Today I'm joined by Crypt Crusher and Fluke45.
Hey, hi.
So yeah, for this session I want to get some arena battles done and then we're going to do Chapter 6 and Chapter 7.
Yep. So let me introduce myself. I am Crypt Crusher. I am another Skytuber. You probably don't know me because I started a few months ago. But yeah.
Well, you'd be surprised, a lot of my subscribers are subscribed to you as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Oh yeah, I just realised I have a 10th of the subscriber count that Jap has. Nice.
Oh well, that's somewhere. I must have a 10th of a quarter or something, like a quarter of a 10th or something.
You'd have, well, you've got like half of my subscriber counts, that means you must have a 16th of Jap's subscriber count. Anyway, we're going to play with Series 2 Zap, you know why?
Oh yeah,
For Riley!
Yeah, I never realised. I saw the WoW power in its name and I was like, why is it called For Riley? But I realised the story and it's very interesting and it's also quite sad.
I know, it's a very depressing story but a very good story at the same time. And for those of you who still don't know, which if you don't, why are you living under a rock? Get a better house. But anyway, so basically Series 2 Zap's WoW power is called For Riley and it's based after a child named Riley whose favourite character was Zap, but unfortunately he died at the age of 4 due to a rare case of cancer, so they decided to dedicate Zap's WoW power move to him.
Yeah, that's quite sad. I wish you would have been able to see it at least.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe at least play it, you know?
Well, you got to play as Zap, you just didn't get to play as Series 2 Zap, poor guy.
Yeah. Because to play as a Zap that's basically named after him for his main move that makes him a Series 2 Skylander.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing about Series 2s. Their pose and their WoW power are the only things that are different. I just wish there was another thing that was different.
Can't they change paths?
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. Is that just for other series? Oh, I thought that was just for every core.
Oh darn, stupid controller. No, that is for every core. Every core can change the path. It's not just exclusive to reposes.
Yeah, that made me think for a second because I was using my Series 2 shell the other day and it said that I could switch paths after I'd done 2 upgrades on one path and I got a bit confused.
Yeah, my trigger happy said that I could switch paths.
Yeah, but you can't switch paths from the first game. They introduced that in Giants. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they do is that all of the new cores of a game, like, say, for Senseis and Imaginators, those are the only ones in those games that can't swap paths, but all of the characters before that game can swap paths.
Yeah, something about, there's 2 things about the Imaginators that could have been really easily, and that's the fact that they could have made 4-legged guys, and they also could have had upgrade paths, because there was only 3 upgrades for them.
No, they have upgrade paths.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
What are we talking about? Swap Force characters?
No, Imagineers.
Oh yeah, yeah, if they have upgrades, they just don't have, upgrade paths.
Oh,
So yeah, you're right in that.
I thought you meant the senseis.
And I randomly thought he was talking about the Swap Force for a moment there. So many things beginning with S in this franchise. Can you imagine if the letter S didn't exist, how much different this series would be? Skylander.
Skylander Giant.
Yep. Skylander Pyro Adventure.
Skylander WAP 4.
Okay, that was funny. It sounds almost like Jap Force. Imagine that, Skylanders 7 confirmed Skylanders Jap Force.
I would love that.
Crash would love that.
But on one condition, he needs to shave.
He just did.
Wait, I meant he's not allowed to shave.
Oh.
I can't believe he shaved on video when everybody was like shouting, Jap stash, hashtag Jap stash, and he just shaved on video.
Yep, I can't believe that either. I think he did that basically just to annoy everyone.
Savage.
They say Obi-Wan is the master of trolling, but nope, it's actually Jap 28. Because we was actually talking about in my previous session about like Star Wars videos, one of which is Obi-Wan, master of trolling, and so now we're just going to swap out Obi-Wan for Jap 28 instead.
Well, yep. This is a hard rivalry, I have to say. So...
Man, why are the Xbox controls so weird sometimes?
Do you know those people who get sponsored by Activision to do like an unboxing video of like superchargers, but they don't actually care about the game, like Ali?
Yeah, that's well
Ali
annoying.
did a superchargers unboxing.
Yeah.
When?
One time, but I can't remember. And he doesn't care about the game at all. He only did it because of the sponsor.
Yeah, just imagine how like Ali would be able to survive on YouTube if Fortnite wasn't a thing.
Yeah, well, in all fairness, I don't keep up with Fortnite, and the only YouTubers I keep up with is pretty much SkyTubers. Near enough. And a few others.
That totally reminded me about my series that I need to get started on.
I also, doesn't Ali also do Fortnite clickbait?
Not, well, sometimes, I don't know.
Didn't he do like something which was like secret chest in Fortnite and it had a picture of a Save the World chest?
That would probably be true though.
Yeah, guys, I just beat the arena without even being hit once.
Well done. Well done.
Well, I'm kind of getting off topic.
Don't worry about being
Yeah,
off
I was
topic.
about to say.
Okay, we're playing with Turpin now, let's go.
I love Turpin.
This is the only time I'm going to play as Turpin because I do not like Turpin, as people have noticed by this point. Oh, by the way, one thing I did forget to mention, guys, is that I'm with Cryptcusher, who has been the one who's been making the thumbnails for me, so thanks to that, Cryptcusher.
No problem. So, the only Terrafin that I actually have is the Superchargers one, and I don't really think that one's very good.
I think the Superchargers one is the best one.
Really?
I never liked the original Terrafins. Like, honestly, Turpin is probably one of my least favourite characters from SSA. But then they, like, introduced him in Superchargers, and then I thought, yeah, this guy's gotten a whole lot better. I think the same with Stealth, pretty much. Like, most of the Skylanders Superchargers are better than their original counterparts, except for Jetvac and Pop Fizz. They are definitely way worse than Superchargers.
Yeah, Jetvac just doesn't really change. And that's not a good thing.
Pop Fizz is a bit...
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh wait, Jetvac is broke, so blooming fix him already.
Too late.
Okay, how do you pull off this guy's wow power? Oh, there we go, got it,
like,
nice.
It's like sellotaping a shattered mirror. It's impossible now.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I completely forget about you guys for a second, it's just that sometimes I concentrate a bit too much.
Oh, okay.
Boom, nice. So yeah, how are you guys on this fine morning?
Tired.
Of course.
I woke up like an hour ago.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I woke up a few hours ago, but that's mostly because, like, from the last session, I was recording the last session till about 12:30, and then after that I just fell asleep in bed. I just couldn't be bothered to do anything else. My body just shut down pretty much.
How do you make thumbnails for your videos, Crusher? Because you use your iPad to record them, I think.
No, I use one of my computers, but I'm actually probably going to make a tutorial video on it at some point in the future, so, yeah.
Nice idea right there.
I have one laptop that is really slow.
Yeah, my computer's not particularly great either. It's a very, very old one.
Yeah, there's some other ways that you can do it, but I don't really know.
My way of doing thumbnails is basically just to ask Cryptcusher to do them all.
Is that how it's going to be now? I
You're already getting shout-outs in the description for every single video. Speaking of which, check out the description to go subscribe to this guy right now.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
I know, as am I. Because now that I have a computer, I can actually start doing thumbnails by myself. It's just that I needed you before because I didn't have any equipment to do so, but now that I actually have a PC, it's not the same case.
Yeah, it's cool.
Ow, that hurt. Damn, that also hurt. I got a double hit right there, so not cool game. Okay, I think I've seen better days in this arena.
If there's one Swap Force character that I really don't like, it's Missile Mauler.
Who?
Like,
Missile Mauler. He's in the Phantasm Forest.
Yeah, that guy. Oh, I hate that guy. I've had so many cheap deaths to him on Nightmare mode before.
Very cheap deaths for me.
Not as cheap as like the sheep mages though. The sheep mages and Skylanders Imaginators are just the worst enemies in existence, like ever in the story.
The ones that slow you down. Oh my goodness, I hate them.
And even worse, like they're always really accurate and always from a distance. But my most hated enemy is still the Grenaders from Skylanders Giants, purely because on Nightmare mode those guys are so cheap, especially when there's multiple ones at once because they can all throw the grenades to the same slot, and because you don't get any invincibility frames in Giants, you can just get bombarded by them all at once and then just lose like 5 Skylanders in a row just because they was put at the perfect place at the perfect time. Like, I hate the fact that Skylanders Giants didn't have any invincibility frames. I'm glad that they changed it up in the later games.
I hate every sheep enemy in general.
I used to be really bad against the barbarians, but now I can dodge them every time. Because for their low swing, you just need to get the timing right and jump, and for the other one, you can just move to the side.
Yeah, that's what I do. I play with, like, when you're playing with Flarewolf, he's easily the best one to dodge him because he can just rocket the way out of their attacks, and then, like, once you get away from them, just shoot them up.
Didn't you say that you haven't played in Legendary?
I've played the arena with my little brother. I don't have the levels. I don't think I've played any of the levels. But yeah, I have played arena quite a lot, and I've seen some of these new guys, and they're like, whoa, these are cool. But yeah, Finlay made an Imaginator, and I think that if I get his permission, I might just reset him, like get rid of all of his body parts, and then use him on my stream.
You know, dude, I can send you some creation crystals if you want. You know what, Crypt Crusher? I have a spare Crypt King. Do you want me to send that to you at some point?
What, like a normal version?
Yeah, a normal version.
I'll think about it, but you know, the thing is, for my setup, because I just use I've got like a big chest, and it's full of Finlay's toys, and since he never opens it, I just decided to put all my Skylanders on it, and I'm kind of running out of space, I'm not gonna lie. And since I've got some like 2 people for one class, like for instance, I've got a Lobster and Snapshot, but they're both water trap masters. I've got 2 free rangers, the legendary and the not legendary.
I still do not have a legendary version of Free Ranger yet. Legendary Free Ranger, Nitro Freeze Blade, and Trap Shadow are the only swappers I do not have at the moment.
Okay, I would be going on for a while if I said who I don't have.
Yeah, the thing is that I have more characters than what I don't have.
Do you have Legendary Jawbreaker?
I got Legendary Jawbreaker.
I always struggle to get the legendaries because I don't have a Toys R Us locally. And guys, I was 1,300 points away. Man, that is annoying. We can come back to it at a later time. As I always say, you know, backtracking is key. And plus, it's not like I want to rush this series or anything. I want to give it like 70 or so odd episodes.
Yeah. The worst thing that's ever happened to me in Skylanders is when, so like for figures, so when Superchargers came out, and it's not related to Superchargers, I don't think, it's just I got a bit bored of Skylanders and I decided to stop playing it. And just around that time, I was at my friend's house who also played Skylanders, and I gave him my Nightmare Express. And then when I got back into the game when Imagineers came out, I'm just so horrified that I made that choice to give him the Nightmare Express. Because I still have my legendary blades, my legendary Hand of Fate, and my piggy bank. Just no Nightmare Express.
I lost my Nightmare Express.
Yeah, I always say that I lost my Nightmare Express, but there's a real reason why. I just don't like telling it because it's so long, and it just makes me sad.
I lost the Series 2 Chop Chop, Don't Tell game, and I had to go and get another one pre-owned, but luckily, because he was such an easy character to get, I managed to get him pre-owned for like 10 pence. The most expensive...
That's pretty good.
Yeah, the most expensive character I ever bought was when I got Series 2 Drobot, and I paid 20 quid for him, but that's just because it was 10 quid shipping, because I had to get it from... I needed to get it imported because, of course, Series 2 Drobot was never released here in Europe, which was a shame.
I think I got a character for £17. That's the most I've ever paid for, like, a single Skylander. I can't remember who it is, though. It's a Trapmaster.
Nightlight or Nightmare?
Nope, I've not got any light or dark Skylanders.
What was it, Enigma or something?
No, I've not got Enigma. Actually, no. Enigma was also there for £17, so was Nightlight, but there was somebody else that I got, but I can't remember who it was.
Is it the rarest Skylander Zone?
What? Alright, two Blastozones bodies put together.
Feet? Zone?
That doesn't sound like a nice place to be going. I don't know. The zone.
The free zone, man, I really wish there was a free zone somewhere, a zone where you could get anything for free. That would be so great.
Yeah, my favourite swap ability for names is definitely Doomstone and Blaststone put together. Doomstone. I got that from one of Crash's videos, but I still think it's really cool. Doomzone.
I almost skipped the cutscene, but I didn't, so thank heavens for that.
Yeah, I actually really like I really like cutscenes. Like, obviously, like after the 5th time, it gets a bit boring. But for me, I really enjoyed the cutscenes. I'm really enjoying the cutscenes in Imagineers as well. They seem really cool.
I think the cutscenes of Imaginators are the worst ones, purely because Imaginators doesn't have much of a story, so the cutscenes are just kind of wasted, whereas Superchargers, I think Superchargers has the best cutscenes because it has the best story to tell during those cutscenes.
Yeah, Superchargers is amazing. I might do Superchargers when I get it on PS4, but I'm gonna try and do it like later so that I forget some stuff.
Yeah, the Imaginator's story is awful.
I hate the Imaginator's story, honestly. Like, we better get a new Skylanders game purely because I don't want, like, that story to be the final legacy of Skylanders.
Oh yeah, let's talk about, like, let's talk about this new mobile game league. Like, how there's a Skylander for almost every game except from Giants and Swap Force. Like, this is really interesting. We saw Robo, we saw Spyro.
Okay guys, let's bring in the worst character ever. Can't believe I'm playing with this guy right now.
What have you done?
I put on Wrecking Ball, that's what I did.
What have you done?
Yeah, like, I don't really know what this mobile game can have stored, but it seems like it's definitely going to have something to do with pretty much every game.
In all fairness, it looks awesome, and I love, like, if for promo art we got, I hope the game, like, has that, like, artistic style to it, because I really like the style of the animations and stuff like that.
But so far, as I've been worrying, it seems like there's not really going to be any new Skylanders. Well, like, that's just me being paranoid. But from this leak, why is there all these people that we've already seen, like Chef Pepperjack? Why is there Chef Pepperjack? Like,
well, Chef Pepperjack is potentially one of the most popular villains, which is why I'm still confused that they didn't bring him back in the Imaginators.
Yeah, they should have had all the Doom Raiders. Like, I know Ted Crew is awesome, but he should have been the Dark. Like, Suitsicle's a bit, boring.
I disagree. We should have had most of the Doom Raiders, but I don't think we should have had Nightshade or Dreamcatcher.
I think we should have Luminous.
Yeah, Luminous would have been great. Luminous could have made a great Light Knight. Trying to say that 5 times faster.
Light Knight, 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 Light Knight.
That got very annoying very quickly.
Yeah, I know.
Switch the words around.
Light Knight, Light Knight, damn it.
No, switch the words around.
Nightlight. That's the name of a Skylander, what do you know?
Yeah, one thing I didn't like about, like, the Light and the Dark Skylanders in Skylanders chat team is that they all had, like, pretty much all of them had Night in their name. Nightlight, Nightmare. I mean, wait, that's not actually very many. Oh wait,
Spotlight.
And Blackout.
Nightshade. Let's think. Nightfall. I mean, really? Come on. What was the light Swashbuckler? Oh, that's Aurora.
Aurora is very interesting. I hope Aurora appears in the Skydance Academy purely because she's Eon's niece.
I don't like Aurora.
The one thing that kind of puts me off is that she's got an Eon on her chest. Like, what's all that about? That's not nice. I don't like
It's
that.
to honour her uncle, duh. Everyone knows that.
Who actually honours your uncle? I mean, uncles are just another family relative.
Yeah, but who knows? Her dad could be Strykor, so maybe
fat.
that's why she doesn't want to be associated with Strykor, because Strykor is evil.
Yeah, but
Sometimes they're fat, sometimes they're
Crypt
bald.
Crusher, it's Eon for God's sake.
True. Yeah.
I got tacos. What do you guys think of Mexican food?
I have never ever had Mexican food in my life.
What are you doing with your life?
Same.
Living. No, just
Mexican food is so good.
I'm more of an Indian.
Oh, I love Indian. I can have stuff like vindaloos and stuff like that. I love spicy stuff pretty much. I like spicy stuff when it has a lot of flavour, not when it's just spicy for the sake of being spicy.
Yeah, one of my personal favourites is chicken naturally. I don't know if you've had that.
No, I don't think I have had that.
Yeah, I like that. Yes, it's pretty good. It's a bit spicy, but I've had spicier.
Yeah, I love me Italian as well, so basically any country that begins with an I will have good food.
Italy.
Exactly.
Wait, is Italy the only country that's spelled with an I? Really? That's a bit cheap.
No, Italy, India, then there's also Ireland, Iceland, but those places I don't even know what foods they have. I'm pretty sure Ireland is known for its potatoes though, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's true. My little brother watches Jacksepticeye. I don't know why a 6-year-old is watching Jacksepticeye, but for some reason randomly he shouts potato, so that might be linked. And he's Irish.
Boom, let's go, yeah. I brought
Potato. That's how Irish people say potato, and it's hilarious. Have you ever heard someone Irish say potato?
No, but I know someone who isn't Irish himself, but I know his surname originates from Ireland.
Yeah, it's really funny. We're definitely going off topic now.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with going off topic, especially when it involves food, because I love food.
True. But now we're just talking about Irish people.
I'm sorry for any Irish person who took offence. Guys, come on, we offended the French, the Spanish, and the headphone users in the last session, and now we're offending the Irish. Is there going to be anyone by the end of this session who we haven't offended? Probably not.
Well, you see, every time that somebody speaks, you need to take the risk of offending someone.
That is true at the end of the day.
So it's not really something that, somebody would really mean to do. It's just something that could happen. So it's something that can easily be brushed off, but it can also be like taken seriously.
Yeah, that's true. If we offend any of you, we apologise. We're just joking around. We don't actually mean anything serious on here. I mean, like Tech said, it's more of a podcast than anything, and everyone knows that podcasts aren't serious.
Yeah, if you remember on my stream that I did, that was just like a random stream where anyone could, like...
I only saw 5 minutes of that because I was on the bus at the time.
Okay. Well, somebody was talking about Discord, and I still have no idea what Discord is. Apparently it's like Skype or something, and Crash has made his Discord now, but I still don't really know what it's all about. Like, I'm not really a Discord person, I don't really know what it's about. I used to think it was about Patreon, but...
Yeah, I don't have much of Discord either.
But yeah, I might check it out, since apparently it's free, so you don't need to pay any money for it to work or
Well,
something.
sometimes it is, because sometimes people will only give you their links to their Discord on Patreon, so you have to pay for it. But for the most part, Discord is free.
Actually, I think the Skybricks Gaming put a link onto Crash the Skylanders Discord of him. That might be someone else's, but I'm pretty sure it's Crash's.
Yeah, he did,
So,
because Skybricks Gaming is now on Thingy as well. Thingy, I meant Discord. And you guys have Skype, right?
No, I tried to get Skype, but it's not working.
Oh, I say
I'll
you
try
guys. I
it.
didn't realise that Frogo Fluke isn't even here anymore. My bad.
Yeah, he left like when we were talking about Indian food.
Oh.
That's a good checkpoint, should we say.
Actually,
about
yeah, that's a
Indian
good
food.
point. That'll probably be the place where I split it up, in all fairness. Okay, now where's the rise bottom half? I can't find it.
I actually saw Spyrise at the store, but there was also a special Skylander that I need for an upcoming video, so I decided to get him instead. I actually did show him in one of my videos, but, you know, half of the people didn't even realise. Because it was secret. But yeah.
Ooh, I like secrets.
Well, I mean, like, it's not too secret. It's the decency to actually watch a whole video.
I watch all your videos, dude.
Oh, thanks. Well, sometimes I don't have enough time to watch all of your legendary locks, but that's just because I'm quite busy, but...
In all
usually
fairness,
I
out of
watch them.
everything, if you had to, like, skip on one series, I prefer you to skip out on the locks, because they're, like... Whilst I do enjoy doing them, they're probably my least favourite series, purely because they're not as original as all my other ones.
Yeah, sure. Well,
And
I
they're
mean,
not as
it's-
well edited either, I'm going to go as far to admit.
Well, you know, everybody likes some gameplay. I think, I don't know if you have or not, but I think you should have a routine for them, like Crash the Scans, because it builds up hype.
Yeah, that's what I try to do, but the thing is that I always upload late, because I'm too ambitious at the moment. I try to get too much done at once, and it never works out.
Oh, that's like the opposite of me. Except everything doesn't work out. I'm
Yeah,
not
I got a new
ambitious,
hat.
but nothing works out anyway.